3-2, and we're going to go with knight f3 again. Treated us right the first time. See if we can't backdoor into a Catalan, which it looks like we're going to be getting. Tarash. Okay, I feel like I should play c4 here. If dc4, we can get interesting positions after castle. So let's go for that. If pawn takes, knight e5 is the idea. And bishop e7 feels like a blunder. This pin looks good. What are you going to do? And moving the bishop coaxes me to take there as well. I feel like we're going to be getting a few tempi here. With the idea of rook d1. The bishops are going to be good. This bishop is very strong. Queen c7, bishop f4. And yeah, pawn up, bishop pair, open position. Good. Good is the word, definitely. All right, let's actually grab there. Cover that square. And it got his queen off of c8, so if the knight moved to, say, a5, his queen and bishop wouldn't work together to hit c5. If knight a5 now, probably queen b5. Let's make him work for it a bit. No knight g4 because my queen's on an excellent square still. a3 seems annoying and powerful. Direct threat. Was expected. I thought about queen b4, but let's keep the tension. I think it's better for us to do so in this position. See, his knight's now on an inferior square. So now when I go queen b4, his knight didn't have knight c4 after captures and be annoying. Without any annoyance, now I'm hitting the b7 pawn. I'm hitting the a and b pawns now with the rook magically developing into the game. These pawns are looking menacing. And the pawn that started it all. Okay. Give me a lift. Yeah. Yeah. And if I push, you need to worry about that. Uh-huh. That'll do it. Okay, I felt pretty good about the quality of play with that one, but that was mostly my opponent helping me in the opening, not that I played well by any means. C takes d4, castle again, say bishop c5. We end up in like a Tarrasch. It'll transpose into a pretty straightforward Tarrasch. I feel like that's got to be the way to go. This is completely fine. I know d takes c5's a line. I know knight e5's a line. Queen a4 I knew was the main line, so we just went with that. But you got to go bishop d7. You got to. I've seen c takes d4, but the idea is knight takes d4 because after queen takes, bishop takes, bishop, you have the rook d1 in between. Whereas if takes here, this is good. And this line is very interesting, but white carries some edge here with technical play. So bishop d7 is the way to go, and you end up just getting a solid position after rook c8. And I feel like black's got equality here because he's fixed most of his problems. I mean, white has the tiniest of pull because he has easier development, but because of that bishop. But overall, it's fine. But after bishop e7, which isn't a book move, he gets into trouble quite quickly here. Queen takes c4 immediately makes sense, but I was fishing for more with queen c7, bishop f4. Yeah, I guess. Oh wow, I never would have considered like b4 stuff. Yeah, rook d1, not good. Just take the pawn. Just take the pawn. But rook d1 fished out another mistake. Takes, knight c3, bishop e3, good moves. a3, good moves. Queen b4 immediately. I didn't like queen b4 immediately because of knight c4. What was I missing? Bishop c1. I wouldn't have considered it because I didn't remember that the knight, or didn't visualize that the knight was covering d1. Interesting. But I went queen f4 and then queen b4, and it worked out quite nicely because now, very simple plan. Push the piecer. And after takes, rook d2, not going to help. Knight e4. Okay, so overall, decently played game on my part. Felt good about that one. A little bit of Catalan for you.